Hello everybody, this is your Chippewa Valley School Board Trustee, Robert Wojtowicz, and this is After the Meeting. Tonight, I guess it started out, we had recognition for some of our students, and we had some of the Chippewa choir band, and then we had some of our Chippewa and Dakota actors, singers. One of them was recognized nationally for, he got some kind of a awesome Broadway deal. He was recognized as one of the top 3 or top 10 or whatever in technically the country. The first time that's ever happened in not only Dakota, from what they say is Mahome County or maybe even Michigan, I'm not sure. So he got a great deal, which we have a lot of good talent in our district. A lot of these students, they have a lot of good talent. A big part of it was, as everybody knows, Ron Roberts, our superintendent, is retiring. We have somebody, another superintendent taking over July 1st. Ron Roberts is June 30th is the last day. That's during the week of the shutdown. And Ron Roberts is the one that's retiring after, 48, 49 years in the district. And Adam Blanchard is the superintendent that's taking over July 1st. I didn't realize it. And I'm not sure exactly who, besides our maybe board president and a couple others in that group, that this board meeting was going to turn into a retirement party with cake and everything for Ron Roberts. So a huge part of it was Ron Roberts' retirement party. I'm not even sure if that's legal. But anyhow, this board meeting was a retirement party. Then we had a couple other retirements, and we appointed a new, I can't think of the proper name, not superintendent, but person in charge of our special needs department, Mike Johnson. He's been with the district for a while. He's been a principal. We voted on a few things. We voted on laptops, computers, and ever since we went to 121 or whatever it is, computers don't last very long, so you have to spend money and keep updating them or get rid of the 1-to-1 laptop ratio, which I think we're seeing more benefits than not with the laptops for all our students. We also voted on a science program, which this isn't the first time that I questioned shipping. Now, to me, shipping seems really high, like 3 times what it should be. I don't know. But I asked, the last couple times even, in fact, I asked if I can get an explanation, and I asked again. I said, what's going on with the shipping? It seems like it's very high. And I got sarcasm. And everybody got defensive and rude. I guess I have to say, when somebody gets rude and defensive and sarcastic because you ask a legitimate question, all that does is bring more suspicion on things. So is there something that's justified here, or is there something we should be worried about? I don't know. But I ended up voting for it because it seemed like it's a decent science program. I will tell you, we don't get a lot of information. In fact, there was something else that just came up about credentials of one of our staff. And the response was from our high-ups. One of our very high-ups was basically, as a board member, you aren't involved in picking these people. And I guess to summarize, it basically said, as a board member, just shut up and vote yes. when your administration says this is what we need? Well, I think everybody knows that I'm not the type just to shut up and say yes. So, this is something, should we be worried about it? I don't know. I won't get into the whole retirement party thing, because obviously everybody that shows up to a retirement party always has good things to say, and they're your friends. So let's end this. If anybody sees me out there, please stop me and say hello. I'd love to talk to you. And just remember, a college degree, diploma, does not make you intelligent. Have a great evening. God bless.